Hey guys, thanks for checking out the world of barbecue. My name is Jeff with Hallboy Barbecue. We appreciate you guys. This is Tips and Tricks, and this is my barbecue journal. Hopefully you can see that. It just says Hallboy Barbecue. Anyways, we call this the playbook because we're sports people. So we enjoy sports. This is our playbook, right? Okay, so I recommend a barbecue journal to just about anybody. But most importantly, the person who is just starting out, I recommend a barbecue journal to because it's very important to write down your cooks that you've been cooking. In order to get more consistent, in my opinion, this is the best way to do it. Write down your information that you've been doing throughout your cooks, stuff like that, what you've been rubbing with, what you've been injecting with, how long it takes before you wrap it to get enough smoke or to set the crust, how long it takes after you've wrapped it to get it tender, everything, because that's how you get more consistent. Excuse me. So the more you write down, the more information you're going to retain, the more you can go back and reference, okay, this went really well. I need to keep doing this, or maybe improve on it a little bit. Excuse me. I don't know what's the matter with me. Or, this is what went wrong last time. I need to pay a little more attention to this, or I need to not do that anymore. It was way too spicy, it was way too salty, I need to try a different rub, whatever the case may be. And you know what's awesome? Because I know all of you guys just starting out are feeding your family and friends and all that stuff. Listen to what they have to say. Because, I mean, personally, I can't stand my barbecue. I've been cooking barbecue for far too long. I am sick of ribs and chicken and pork and beef and all that stuff. I like beef the most. I'm a sucker for beef, so don't get me wrong. But, I mean, as far as a rib goes, I take a bite of a rib and throw it away. I mean, man, so sick of ribs. We cook a lot of rib burns and everything else that's involved with that. So I mean, you're cooking for your friends and family. Get their feedback. Write down what they say. So-and-so said it was this much. Or this so-and-so said it was too spicy. But Billy Bob Joe doesn't eat a whole lot of spicy stuff, so maybe we should or shouldn't. So-and-so said it wasn't too spicy. Whatever the case may be. The more you can write down and the more information that you have available for you of your cooks, the more consistent you can be. Now, with that said, other things I keep in the barbecue journal, like this over here, are just kind of incoming stuff. When you're at contests, other contest promoters and stuff like that will be walking around and they'll be handing out flyers and stuff like that. That usually goes here. Our packing lists are in here. We have a lot of recipes, stuff like that. As you can see, I mean, there's quite a bit of stuff in here, but it's not too crazy. I mean, we try to keep it as thin as possible because it travels around with us. We have all of our recipes in here: brisket, chicken, pork, ribs. If you can't see the little tabs, we have everything written down. We have some of our own sauces, some of our own rubs and stuff we use for catering. All that's written down in here. We have, again, this is a book of reference, so we have all of our timelines for KCBS contests. Usually the rib burn stuff, small category things like chicken, ribs, whatever. I don't write any of that stuff down or make a spreadsheet, is what I'm saying, for a contest. As far as timeline goes, I'll kind of wing it, you know what I mean? If it's just ribs, it's one category. I know how long it takes me to cook ribs, so I just write a quick one down real quick just to kind of reference in my head. Other than that, I'm doing like, you know, it takes me 4 hours to cook ribs. I know that. With like a little bit of rest time in there, of course. Here's another one. And you know that the reason why I know how long it takes me to cook something? Because I'm writing the stuff down. I pay attention to how long it takes me to cook something. I know how big a pork butt's going to take, you know, an 8-pound pork butt's going to take me this long until I need to wrap it. It's going to take me this long after I wrap it to get it tender. And last time I let it rest for this long. So this is another one. This was Chelsea's Smoke and Ale Barbecue Contest. Really nice spreadsheet. this doesn't happen all the time, but it's nice when it does happen because, man, do we like that. It's nice to be able to walk up to a piece of paper and go, God, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Oh, man, I need to wrap ribs or whatever's going on. It's kind of nice. And for those of you who are just starting out, of course, and want to compete, well, this is how you start to hone your craft. Wow, this is like, look at this. 4 different versions of it. Here's one of them flyers they hand out. That's Smokin' Ale, Chelsea Smokin' Ale. This may have come in the care package they give you. Who knows, whatever. Another like entry fee, whatever. So something else we keep in our barbecue journal. Moving right along here. I'm sorry for my clearing my throat. I don't know what's going on with me. I've been battling a cold for the past like 3 months. We also keep our score sheets in here. Something else to think about. We're doing competition barbecue, so consistency, again, big word, man. You're going to hear it all the time with me. Consistency is huge because I need to be consistent in my cook. I need to be consistent in my scores. All that stuff helps because that's how I know if I'm improving or not doing so well. That's how I know if I can use help in a certain category, may it be taste, tenderness, or appearance, or maybe I'm doing really well and I can focus on something else. That's why consistency is everything. Well, sorry about that. We got interrupted there, but that's why I recommend the Barbecue Journal, guys. Run out and get one. I promise it's going to help you out a lot. It's going to make you a better cook quicker. And if you guys like what we have going on, please consider subscribing. We got a lot of cool stuff down the line, more interviews, more contests, all that stuff. We're going to record as much as we possibly can to show you guys what's up with the world of barbecue. We'll see you guys next time.